child, I want you to know that before the world saw you, I already knew you. Before your name was ever spoken by human lips, it was written on my heart. And today, I bring you back not just to the memory of the cross, but to the mystery of it, to the whisper that still echoes through time, through blood, through silence. I have been with you from the beginning, and I am still with you now. My child, the cross is not merely an emblem or a relic from the past. It is the eternal symbol of my love for you. So often, the world views the cross as a symbol of guilt, shame, or punishment. It is something to be avoided, something that brings about feelings of sorrow or condemnation. But that, my child, is not the truth. The cross, in its purest form, is not a symbol of punishment. It is a declaration of love. A love that bled, a love that broke, and a love that whispers your name through time, through pain, and through silence. Let me explain what I mean, my child. The cross was never a symbol to make you feel guilty or burdened. It was not meant to point to your failures or mistakes, nor to weigh you down with the past. It was and is a testament to my deep and relentless love for you. You see, I did not go to the cross to condemn you, to judge you, or to punish you for the wrongs you have done. No, I went there to show you how much I love you, to show you the lengths I would go to reach you, to redeem you, and to call you back to me. It is a love that bled, my child. It bled for you, not because you earned it or deserved it, but because I love you unconditionally. The blood that was shed on that day was not simply a physical act of sacrifice. It was the outpouring of my heart for you. It was my love for you poured out in the most painful way imaginable. Yet in that very pain, I was calling out to you. I was calling your name, even in the midst of suffering, and even when the world around me mocked and rejected me. Even when my followers turned away in fear, I never stopped calling. I never stopped loving. My love is a love that breaks, my child. The cross is not a sign of weakness or defeat, but rather a symbol of the incredible power of love. For love, in its purest form, has the strength to break down barriers, to shatter the walls of pride, fear, and guilt that we build around ourselves. When I was on the cross, I was breaking those barriers down, not just for you, but for all who would choose to receive my love. I was breaking the chains of sin, of hopelessness, and of separation that keep you from truly experiencing the fullness of life that I offer. My love, poured out on the cross, was stronger than anything the world could throw at me, and it was stronger than any barrier you might have built in your own heart. But, my child, love does not always shout. Sometimes love whispers. The cross is also a love that whispers. In the midst of the pain, chaos, and the noise of this world, I whispered your name. Even when you stopped listening, even when your heart became hard or distant, I continued to whisper. I whispered in the moments when you felt most alone. I whispered when you were broken, when you were lost, and when you could not see a way forward. I whispered, not with loud proclamations, but with a voice that could be heard only by those who were willing to listen. Love, my child, doesn't need volume to be heard. Love speaks in the quiet moments of your life, in the stillness of your heart, in the depths of your soul. It doesn't demand attention. It simply waits for you to recognize it. And perhaps you haven't always recognized it. Perhaps you've heard many voices in your life, voices that were loud, harsh, or hollow. Voices that told you what you should be, what you should do, how you should live. But none of those voices carried the weight of eternal truth. None of those voices could speak to the deepest parts of your being. But my voice, my child, speaks to your soul. And when I speak, it is not to judge you or condemn you, but to call you back to the truth of who you are and whose you are. The world has misunderstood the cross, my child. The world may have tried to reduce it to a symbol of shame or guilt, but it is so much more. It is a reminder of the depth of my love for you. It is a love that knows no bounds, no conditions. It is a love that doesn't need you to be perfect or to have it all together. It is a love that simply exists, regardless of what you have done or what you haven't done. It is a love that reaches out to you, even when you turn away. It is a love that never gives up, never lets go, and never stops calling. This love is not something to simply remember, my child. It is something to experience. It is something to live by. For when you truly understand the depth of my love for you, you will find that it changes everything. It changes the way you see yourself, the way you see others, and the way you live your life. It brings freedom, peace, and joy that the world cannot offer. It heals wounds that nothing else can heal, and it fills the emptiness in your heart with the fullness of my presence. So, my child, do not see the cross as a symbol of guilt. See it as a symbol of my love. Let it remind you of the depth of my sacrifice for you. Let it speak to your heart, calling you back to the truth of who you are in me. You are loved unconditionally, eternally, and without measure. The cross still whispers your name, and it will continue to whisper, even when you stop listening. It will continue to call you home, to remind you that you are mine, and that I will never stop loving you. Live in that love, my child. Let it be the foundation of your life. Let it be the source of your peace, your strength, and your joy. For you are loved beyond measure, and nothing will ever change that. My child, do you feel it? That deep stirring within you, that quiet ache that nothing in this world seems able to silence? It is not just an emptiness or a fleeting desire. It is something deeper. It is a yearning that remains even when success has been achieved, even when distractions try to drown it out, even when you surround yourself with noise and activity. You may have tried to fill that ache with accomplishments, with achievements, or with busyness, but still it remains. And that, my child, is not a failure. That is not a sign that something is wrong with you. In fact, it is a sign that something very right is happening deep within you. That deep stirring is me, calling to you. It is the awakening of your soul. I have placed a longing within you, a longing for something beyond the surface, beyond the noise and distractions of this world. I have created you with a purpose, my child, and that purpose is to know me, to walk with me, and to live in the peace that only I can give. You were not made to simply survive, not made to get through the days in a constant state of striving and seeking. You were made for more. You were made to experience the fullness of life that comes from being in relationship with me. I understand, my child, that life can often feel overwhelming. The world pulls you in different directions, demanding your attention, your energy, your time. It promises satisfaction and fulfillment through success, through approval, through possessions, through status. But those things are fleeting, my child. They can never fill the void inside you, the place where only I can dwell. You have tried to find fulfillment in many things, but they all leave you empty. And that emptiness is not a sign of failure. It is simply a sign that you are looking in the wrong places. You were made for something greater, something eternal, something that only I can give you. You are not just a body going through the motions of life, my child. You are a soul with a purpose, a soul that longs to be united with its Creator. That quiet ache within you is the stirring of your soul, awakening to the truth of who you really are and whose you really are. You are mine, and I have placed within you a desire for me. Your heart longs for my presence, for my peace, for my love. And though you may not always understand it, that yearning is a good thing. It is the sign of the beginning of a journey to rediscover who you truly are in me. In the busyness of life, it can be easy to forget that you were made for more than just surviving. It can be easy to get caught up in the pursuit of the things the world tells you are important. But I am calling you, my child, to stop. to pause, to let everything else fade into the background for just a moment. I want you to take a breath, to allow your soul to be still, and to remember who you are. Remember that you are not defined by your successes or failures. You are not defined by your titles, your accomplishments, or the opinions of others. You are defined by me, by the love I have for you, by the purpose I have placed in you, and by the life I have designed for you. Take a moment, my child, to be still, to let your soul rest in my presence. Let go of the distractions, the worries, and the noise of the world. Close your eyes for a moment and breathe in the peace that I am offering you. In that stillness, allow your soul to reconnect with me. Let the noise fade, and let my voice be the one you hear. Let the rest of the world quiet down, and let your heart be open to what I am speaking to you in this moment. You were not made to live for the approval of others. You were not made to constantly chase success, wealth, or recognition. Those things will never bring you true peace. You were made to know me, to walk with me, to be in relationship with me. The peace you seek, the fulfillment you desire, it can only come from being connected to me. The world offers you temporary solutions, but I offer you something eternal. Peace that transcends circumstances, joy that cannot be shaken, and love that never fails. When you walk with me, my child, your soul will find rest. You will no longer be tossed about by the storms of life, searching for something to fill the emptiness. When you allow me to lead you, you will discover the peace that only I can provide. It is a peace that is not dependent on the external circumstances, a peace that remains even in the midst of trials. It is the peace that comes from knowing that I am in control, that I am with you, and that I will never leave you. So let your soul awaken, my child. Let it come alive to the truth that you were made for something more. You were made to walk with me, to experience the fullness of life that I have designed for you. Let go of the striving, the endless pursuit of approval, and the noise of the world. Let everything else grow still for a moment, and let your soul remember who you are and who you belong to. You are mine, my child. You are loved, you are cherished, and you were made for more than just surviving. You were made to thrive in my presence, to live in the peace and joy that only I can give. Do not settle for the empty promises of this world. Seek me, and you will find the fulfillment and the purpose you have been longing for. Your soul is awakening, and I am here, ready to walk with you every step of the way. Trust me, and I will lead you to the life you were always meant to live. My child, I want you to hear this truth deep within your heart. I created you for a love that does not need to be earned. So many in this world live with the heavy burden of feeling as if they must prove their worth. They believe that love, acceptance, and peace are rewards that are only given to those who achieve, succeed, or meet certain standards. But that is not the love I offer. The love I have for you is not conditional. It does not depend on what you do or do not do. You do not need to perform or strive to make yourself worthy of my love. I love you exactly as you are, in this very moment, with all of your imperfections, struggles, and weaknesses. You may have experienced love in the past that required you to meet certain conditions. Perhaps you were taught that love is something you must earn, something you must work for. You may have been told that only when you succeed, when you're strong, when you're perfect, will you be truly loved. But that is not the truth of who I am. I created you for a love that is freely given, a love that flows from my heart, not because of what you do, but because of who you are to me. You are mine, my child, and I love you without condition. My love is not based on performance or perfection. It is not based on your accomplishments or your failures. It is based on the fact that you are my beloved child. There is nothing you could ever do to make me love you more, and there's nothing you could ever do to make me love you less. My love for you is constant, unchanging, and unwavering. It is not based on your circumstances, your past, or your present. My love transcends all of that. It is a love that remains even when everything around you changes. I know, my child, that in this world you may sometimes feel unworthy. You may feel like you're not enough, or that you have to prove yourself to earn love. But I want to tell you this: you are already enough. You don't have to prove anything to me. You don't have to work harder, be more, or change yourself in order to be loved by me. I loved you before you even knew me. I loved you before you could do anything to deserve it. That is the kind of love I offer. It is the kind of love that comes first, before anything else. This unconditional love is what led me to the cross. The cross, my child, was the ultimate act of surrender, an act of love that went beyond what you could ever understand. I did not come to this earth to show you how to perform or how to be perfect. I came to show you how deeply I love you, even in the midst of your imperfections and struggles. The cross was the place where I met you in your pain. It was the place where I took on the weight of all that separates you from me, so that I could bring you back into a relationship with me. When I endured the agony of the cross, it was not because you had earned it or deserved it. It was because I love you with a love that cannot be measured or explained. I endured that suffering so that you could know that no matter how far you may feel from me, no matter how deep your pain may be, I am here. I am with you. I have always been with you. The cross was my way of showing you that my love for you would never fail, even in the darkest of times. I took on the pain and the separation so that you could be restored. I gave myself up for you, not because you had done anything to earn it, but because I love you more than you could ever imagine. I endured the silence, my child, so that you could hear my voice again. In the silence of the cross, I became separated from you. But it was in that moment of separation that I made a way for you to come back to me. I allowed myself to be forsaken, so that you would never have to be abandoned. I took on the weight of your sin, your guilt, your shame, and your pain, so that you could be free. I went to the cross to meet you in your pain and to restore you to the life you were always meant to live, a life in my love, in my peace, and in my presence. The cross is the heartbeat of redemption, my child. It is the moment where the ultimate act of love met the ultimate need of humanity. It is the moment where grace and mercy poured out in full measure. It is the moment where I, the Creator, reached down to you, the created, to make a way for you to be restored. The cross is the place where I, the innocent, took on the punishment that you deserved, so that you could be set free. You may wonder, my child, why I would go through such great lengths for you. Why would I endure such pain, such suffering, such separation? The answer is simple: because I love you. I love you beyond what words can say. I love you in a way that goes deeper than you can comprehend. I love you so much that I would give my very life for you. And even though you may feel unworthy or undeserving, I want you to know that my love is never dependent on what you can offer. It is freely given, without measure. When you are struggling, when you feel alone or broken, remember that I am here. I am not distant. I am not absent. I am right here, offering you my love, offering you my peace, offering you my grace. You don't have to earn it, my child. You don't have to try harder, do better, or change in order to receive it. It is already yours, freely given. I created you for this love. It is the very reason you exist, to be loved by me, to be in relationship with me. And this love, my child, is not just something for the future. It is something for right now. It is something you can experience in every moment of your life, no matter what you are going through. My love is constant, it is unwavering, and it will never leave you. So, my child, rest in this truth. You are loved unconditionally, eternally, and without measure. You do not have to strive to be worthy of my love. You are worthy because I have chosen you. You are loved because you are mine. Let my love be the foundation of your life, the source of your peace, and the reason you can face each day with hope. You are deeply loved, my child. Let that love fill your heart and guide your life. My child, I know you've carried guilt with you for so long. Guilt for things that were never truly in your control. You've replayed those moments over and over in your mind, wishing you could go back and change the past, hoping that somehow you could make things right. I know how heavy that burden feels, how it weighs on your heart, how it drags you down, keeping you from moving forward, keeping you from fully embracing the present and the future I have for you. But I want to tell you something, my child, and I need you to hear it clearly. I am not asking you to relive those regrets. I am not asking you to go back and try to fix what has already been done. I'm asking you to release them. The past is a place of memory, but it is not a place where you should live. Your past is a part of who you are, but it does not have to define you. The mistakes you've made, the pain you've endured, the wounds you've suffered, they do not have to dictate the direction of your life. They do not have to control who you are or who you are becoming. It is time to let go, my child. Release the weight of regret. Let go of the shame that has held you in bondage. You cannot change what is behind you, but you can choose what leads you from here. The past cannot be rewritten, but your future can be. And I am offering you that future, filled with healing and restoration. I know that sometimes it feels like the past will always have a hold on you, that the guilt and shame will always be there, lurking in the background, ready to rise up again. But my child, my grace is greater than your guilt. My grace does not excuse your wounds. It heals them. It does not diminish the pain you felt, but it gives you the power to overcome it. It doesn't erase the hurt, but it makes a way for you to move forward, free from the chains that once bound you. My grace doesn't ask you to forget what has happened, but it empowers you to remember it differently, not as a burden that drags you down, but as a part of your journey that can lead you to greater healing, greater wisdom, and greater strength. There is no need to carry guilt for things that were never your fault, my child. You've spent so much of your life taking responsibility for things that were out of your control, blaming yourself for events, for decisions, for things that others did, or things that life simply brought your way. But you do not have to carry that guilt any longer. I want you to release it, to lay it down at my feet. I know the pain you've carried, the things you've wished you could change, and the times you felt like you were never enough. But I am telling you, my child, you are enough. You have always been enough. You are worthy of healing, of peace, of restoration. And I am here, ready to restore what the enemy tried to steal from you. I will rewrite your past into something redemptive. What has been broken, I will restore. What has been lost, I will bring back. What has been buried beneath shame, I will resurrect. The pain you've endured, the mistakes you've made, the suffering you've experienced, all of it has a purpose, my child. It has shaped you, yes, but it will not define you unless you allow it to. I am here to transform your pain into purpose, your regrets into lessons, your wounds into wisdom. Trust me to take what the enemy intended for harm and turn it into something beautiful. Trust me to redeem every part of your story. The scars you carry are not signs of defeat, my child. They are evidence of my healing power. You see, the world would tell you to hide your scars, to cover them up, to pretend that they don't exist. But I tell you, my child, your scars are not to be hidden. They are a testimony of my work in your life. They are the places where healing has occurred, the places where my grace has touched you, the places where I have walked with you through the fire. You do not need to be ashamed of your scars. They are the marks of a journey that has brought you closer to me, a journey that has brought you into the fullness of my love. It's time, my child, to stop punishing yourself for things that have already been forgiven. It's time to stop holding on to the past and start living in the freedom of the present. My grace is sufficient for you. It is enough to heal every wound, to cleanse every sin, to restore everything that has been broken. You don't have to fix yourself before coming to me. Come to me as you are, with all of your pain, with all of your regret, and I will heal you. I will make you whole again. I know that healing doesn't happen overnight. I know that restoration is a process, but I also know, my child, that I am with you every step of the way. I will not leave you in your pain. I will not abandon you in your struggles. I will walk with you through the healing process, step by step, moment by moment. And as you release your guilt, as you let go of your past, you will begin to see the beauty that is waiting for you. You will begin to see the restoration that is already taking place. The things you thought were lost, I will bring back. The things you thought were beyond repair, I will restore. And the pain that once defined you, I will transform into something redemptive. Trust me, my child, to restore what shame tried to bury. Trust me to heal the wounds that have been there for so long. And as you walk in that healing, remember this: you are not defined by your past. You are not defined by your mistakes. You are defined by my love, by the grace that I offer you, and by the future that I am preparing for you. The past is behind you. The future is ahead of you, and I am with you in both. You are loved, you are forgiven, and you are being made whole. Let me carry your burdens, my child. Let me heal your heart. You don't have to do it alone. You don't have to carry the weight of regret or guilt anymore. You are free, and in that freedom, you will find the life I created you to live. A life full of healing, restoration, and purpose. My child, I see the weight you carry. The weight of trying to define yourself by what you've done, by the roles you've played, and by the titles you've earned. You have spent seasons of your life searching for your identity in the things you accomplish, in the praise you receive from others, in the recognition that comes from your achievements. You've looked for validation in the eyes of those around you, hoping that they would see you for who you truly are. But, my child, none of those labels can truly define you. None of those external markers can capture the essence of who you are. You were never meant to live for applause, my child. The world teaches you to live for approval, to chase after the applause of others, to seek validation through your success and your image. But I did not create you to live that way. You were not made to find your worth in the things you can do, the titles you can hold, or the people who might praise you. I created you for something far greater, something far deeper. I created you to live from your true identity, the identity that I gave you. It is a beautiful, unshakable identity, one that is not based on what you have achieved, but on who you are in me. Before anyone else knew your name, I already saw you. Before you ever took a breath, before you made your first mistake, before you accomplished anything at all, I knew you. I formed you, my child, in your mother's womb. I knit you together with purpose, with love, and with intention. And I have never stopped watching over you. From the very beginning, I have delighted in you. Your existence has always brought me joy. And I want you to know, my child, that your worth does not come from the world's standards. It comes from the fact that you are mine. You belong to me. There are times, my child, when you might feel like you don't fit in, or that your identity is tied to the labels that the world has placed on you. You may feel that your value is determined by how much you can do for others, by how successful you are, or by the roles you play. But I want to remind you that your true identity is found in me, not in what you do or what others think of you. You are not defined by your accomplishments, your mistakes, or the roles you fill. You are defined by the love I have for you and the purpose I have placed within you. I have never stopped watching over you with delight, even in the hidden places of your heart, in the quiet moments where no one else sees. I am with you. I see you, my child. I see you in the moments when you feel invisible, when you feel overlooked, when you feel like no one truly knows you. But I know you. I see you. I love you. And I have called you by name. You are not invisible to me. You are not a mere passerby in this world. You are my beloved child, and I have a purpose for you. I have a calling for your life, one that goes beyond the things you do, beyond the applause you may receive, and beyond the roles you play. There is a deep truth that I want you to embrace, my child. Your identity is not found in what you do, but in who you are. You are my child, created in my image, loved beyond measure, and called to live a life that reflects my love and glory. You are not defined by your past, by your mistakes, or by your success. You are defined by my love for you, by the purpose I have placed within you, and by the truth that you are mine. When you find yourself trying to prove your worth, when you feel the pressure to achieve, to perform, to be something more than you are, I want you to stop and remember this. You are enough. You are enough because I made you. You are enough because I love you. You are enough because you are my beloved child. You do not need to prove yourself to anyone. You do not need to live up to the world's standards. You only need to live from the truth of who you are in me. And in me, you are whole. You are complete. You are exactly who I created you to be. I know, my child, that sometimes it's hard to see yourself the way I see you. You may feel unworthy, flawed, or incomplete. But I want to remind you that I see you differently. I see you through eyes of love, eyes of grace, and eyes of mercy. I see you as whole, as beautiful, as full of potential. You may look at yourself and see only your flaws, your imperfections, or your failures. But I look at you and I see a masterpiece. I see someone who is worthy of love, of honor, and of joy. I see someone who is capable of great things, because I am with you. Even in your hidden places, when no one else sees the tears you've cried, the struggles you've faced, or the pain you've carried, I see. And I am with you. I love you in those hidden places, my child. I love you when you are weary, when you are broken, when you are afraid. I see you in the moments when you feel unseen by the world. And in those moments, I want you to know that I am near. I am with you, loving you, calling you by name. The world may try to define you by the labels it places on you. But I tell you, my child, those labels do not have the power to define you. You are not defined by your success, your failures, your roles, or your titles. You are defined by the love I have for you and the identity I have given you. You were never meant to live for the applause of others. You were meant to live from the truth of who you are. A child of the living God, loved beyond measure, chosen for a purpose, and called to live a life that reflects my glory. So, my child, I ask you to embrace your true identity. Let go of the false identities that the world has tried to place on you. Let go of the pressure to perform, to achieve, to be someone you were never meant to be. Instead, rest in the truth of who I say you are. You are mine. You are loved. You are enough. And in that truth, you will find freedom. You will find peace. You will find the courage to be exactly who I created you to be. You are my beloved child, and I am with you always. I have called you by name, and I will never stop loving you. My child, in a world that constantly values performance, achievement, and recognition, it is easy to get caught up in the belief that faith is something you must prove to others, or something that requires grand gestures and loud declarations. But true faith, my child, is not about performing or striving for approval. It is not about the applause of others or the accolades you receive for doing good things. True faith is about quiet obedience. It is about responding to my whisper, trusting me in the small moments of life, and following my lead without needing to be noticed or celebrated. I want you to understand, my child, that the heart of true faith lies in the quiet moments, those seemingly insignificant instances where you choose to trust me, even when no one else is watching. It is easy to say that you trust me when things are going well, when life is easy, and when the path ahead is clear. But true faith is demonstrated when you trust me in the everyday, in the mundane, and even in the moments of uncertainty. It is in the quiet obedience of following my voice when it seems no one else is paying attention. It is in choosing to do what I have asked of you, even when it feels small or unnoticed by others. You see, my child, I am not looking for grand gestures or for you to be seen by the world. I am looking for hearts that are willing to listen and to obey, even when the world would tell you to do something different. Faith grows not in the loud and dramatic moments, but in the quiet, daily decisions to follow me. Each small act of obedience, each moment of choosing to trust me, deepens your relationship with me and strengthens your faith. It is in those quiet moments that I draw close to you and that you begin to truly know my heart. When you listen for my voice, you begin to hear me more clearly. My voice is not always loud or forceful. It is not the loud booming of a command, but the gentle whisper of love and guidance, calling you to trust, to follow, to be still. The world is filled with noise, with distractions, with demands that pull your attention in many different directions. But when you quiet your heart and listen, you will begin to hear me more clearly. I speak to you in the silence, in the stillness, and in the moments when you choose to pause and listen for my guidance. As you hear me more, your trust in me will grow. Trust is not something that comes all at once, my child. It is built over time, through each act of obedience, through each step of following my lead. Trust is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. When you choose to obey, even in the smallest things, your trust in me deepens. You begin to see that I am faithful in every moment, that I can be trusted in every situation, and that my plans for you are always good. But trust doesn't always come easily, does it, my child? There are times when it feels hard to trust, when the path ahead seems unclear, when you don't understand why things are happening the way they are. But it is in those moments of uncertainty that faith is most deeply tested and strengthened. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to know the outcome. All I ask is that you trust me enough to take the next step, even if you can't see where it leads. In the quiet obedience of following me, even when you don't understand, you will find that your faith deepens and your trust grows. This is the way faith deepens, my child. Not through loud declarations or visible success, but through quiet, daily obedience. It is in the small, seemingly insignificant moments where you choose to follow me, to trust me, to listen for my voice, that your faith becomes stronger. It is in these moments that I shape your heart, that I refine your character, and that I draw you closer to myself. I know that sometimes it may feel like no one notices the quiet acts of obedience you make. You may feel like the world is focused on the loud and the dramatic, on the visible and the extraordinary. But I want to remind you, my child, that I see every act of obedience. I see every time you choose to trust me, every time you listen to my whisper, every time you follow me in the small things. You do not have to prove your faith to anyone. You do not have to strive for recognition or approval. Your faith is between you and me, and I see the heart behind every act of obedience. Keep listening for my voice, my child. Keep seeking my guidance in the quiet moments. I am speaking to you even now. My voice is always there, waiting for you to hear it, waiting for you to respond. Trust me in the small things, and I will guide you in the big things. Trust me when the path ahead seems unclear, and I will lead you to where you need to go. I am with you, my child, in every moment, in every whisper, in every act of obedience. Your faith is not measured by the size of your actions, but by the depth of your trust in me. Keep listening, keep trusting, and keep obeying, and you will see your faith grow deeper and stronger, day by day. Let go of the need to perform, the need to be noticed, the need to prove yourself, and instead, rest in the quiet obedience of trusting me and following my voice. This is how faith grows, not through striving, but through surrender, not through performing, but through quiet trust. And as you obey, you will hear me more clearly, and your trust in me will deepen. You were never meant to walk this journey alone. I am with you every step of the way, guiding you, speaking to you, and drawing you closer to my heart. So, my child, let your faith be strengthened in the quiet moments. Let your obedience come from a heart that trusts me completely. And as you listen for my voice, and as you trust me in every moment, you will find that your faith becomes a firm foundation, rooted in my love and my faithfulness. My child, as you begin to walk in the identity I've restored in you, there will be a noticeable shift in your life. This shift will not come from outward circumstances or external validation, but from a deep inner transformation. It will come from the truth of who you are in me. I have restored you to your true identity. And as you begin to embrace that truth, you will find yourself walking in a confidence that is not rooted in the opinions of others, not in your accomplishments, nor in your ability to perform. No, my child, the confidence you will carry is divine confidence, a confidence that comes from knowing who you truly are in my eyes. You see, the world tries to define you in many ways. It tells you that your worth is determined by how much you achieve, how much you accumulate, and how much you are accepted by those around you. It whispers lies about your value, trying to make you feel small or insignificant. But my child, the confidence you are about to walk in does not come from the world. It comes from the truth that you are mine. You are my beloved, created in my image, and I have called you to a life of purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. Your value is not determined by anything the world says, but by the love I have for you and the calling I have placed on your life. As you embrace your restored identity, you will experience a profound shift in your heart. You will no longer need to seek validation from others. You will no longer feel the need to prove yourself or measure your worth by external standards. Instead, you will walk with a quiet confidence, grounded in the truth of who you are in me. Your confidence will not be based on what you have done, but on what I have done for you. You will find strength in knowing that I am with you, guiding you and empowering you. This divine confidence is not something you can manufacture on your own. It is a gift I give you as you walk closer to me and embrace the identity I have restored in you. As you walk in this new confidence, you will also notice a newfound clarity in your life. Things that once confused you, things that once felt uncertain and unclear, will begin to make sense. The doubts and fears that have clouded your mind will lose their power over you. You will begin to see things from a new perspective, my perspective. The confusion that once held you captive will no longer be able to dictate your decisions or your emotions. Your soul will experience clarity like never before, because you will be aligned with my truth, and my truth always brings clarity. There will be moments when you may still face challenges or uncertainties. Life will not always be smooth or predictable. But my child, even in those moments, you will walk with a divine clarity that will guide your steps. You will no longer be tossed around by the storms of life, but you will stand firm in the knowledge that I am your anchor. My truth will be the foundation that keeps you steady, and the clarity that comes from walking in that truth will give you the courage to face whatever comes your way. This clarity will give you the ability to make decisions with confidence. You will know that you are not alone, and that you are not walking this journey by your own strength. No, my child, you will walk in the authority I have given you. It is not your own strength that you will rely on, but mine working in and through you. My power will be at work in your life, and it will empower you to face every challenge, to step into every opportunity, and to move forward in the direction I have set for you. You will no longer be held back by fear or doubt, because you will know that I am with you, guiding you, and giving you everything you need to succeed. This divine confidence and clarity is not about being perfect. It is not about having all the answers or having everything figured out. It is about trusting me completely, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. It is about walking in the truth of who I have made you to be, and knowing that you do not have to perform, to impress, or to prove yourself to anyone. Your identity is secure in me, and that is where your confidence comes from. My child, I have called you to live a life of purpose, and that purpose will be fulfilled as you walk in the confidence and clarity I have given you. You do not need to be afraid of what lies ahead, because you know that I am with you. You do not need to fear the opinions of others, because your value comes from me, not from their approval. You do not need to strive for success or recognition, because I have already given you everything you need to succeed. You have everything you need in me, and I will empower you to fulfill the purpose I have placed in your heart. This is the divine confidence that I want you to walk in, my child. A confidence that is rooted in knowing who you are in me. It is not a confidence that comes from your own strength or your own abilities, but confidence that comes from the knowledge that I am with you, guiding you and empowering you. It is a confidence that does not rely on external validation, but on the truth that you are loved, chosen, and equipped for the life I have called you to live. As you embrace this confidence, you will experience a peace that surpasses all understanding. You will no longer feel the need to prove yourself or seek approval from others. You will walk in the assurance that you are enough, just as you are, because I am with you and I have called you to this journey. My child, this is the life I have prepared for you, a life of divine confidence and clarity, a life of purpose, a life of trust, and a life that reflects my love and power. So, my child, walk boldly in the confidence I have given you. Let it shape your every decision, your every action, and your every word. Trust in the clarity I provide, and know that I am with you always. You are not alone, and you do not have to rely on your own strength. You are walking in my strength, my power, and my purpose, and nothing can stand in your way when you walk with me. My child, I know that you feel a stirring within your soul, a stirring that is leading you towards something greater, something more. This is the awakening of your soul, the beginning of a transformation that I have started in you. But I want to remind you, my child, that this transformation is not something that will happen overnight. It is not about instant results or quick fixes. Transformation, the kind that lasts, the kind that truly changes you, takes time. It is a process, a beautiful, sometimes challenging, but always worthwhile journey. I know that in the world you live in, there's often a rush for immediate gratification. People want quick results, fast answers, and instant success. The world encourages you to chase after quick victories, to perform for others, and to measure your worth by how much you achieve in a short amount of time. But my child, this transformation that I am working in you is not about those things. It is not about impressing others or reaching an outward milestone. This transformation is about something deeper. It is about living from the truth of who you are in me. You were not created to live for external success or for the approval of others. You were created to live from your true identity, the identity that I have given you. the identity that is rooted in my love and my purpose for your life. As your soul begins to awaken, I am inviting you to let go of the pressures that the world places on you. Stop chasing after success that is defined by others. Stop performing to meet expectations that are not in line with my plan for your life. Instead, live from the truth of who you are, not who others think you should be, not who the world says you need to be, but the person I have called you to be. This is your time, my child. It is not a time that you have fought for, not a time that you have earned by striving or performing. No, this is a time that I have appointed for you. I have chosen this moment in your life for a reason. It is not by coincidence that you are here in this season at this moment. The awakening of your soul and the transformation that is happening within you is a part of the plan I have had for you all along. You are not here by accident, and the changes you are experiencing are not random. This is the time I have set aside for you to grow, to change, and to become who I have always intended for you to be. I want to remind you, my child, that this transformation is not about performing for others or proving your worth to anyone. It's about being true to the person I have created you to be. It's about embracing who you are in me and allowing the truth to shape the way you live, the way you think, and the way you act. This transformation is not a performance. It is a deep, internal shift that takes place when you allow yourself to truly know and accept who you are in my eyes. As you walk through this process of transformation, I ask you to trust me. Trust that I am working in you, even when it feels slow, even when you don't see immediate results. Trust that I am shaping you, refining you, and preparing you for something greater. I am not rushing the process, and neither should you. Allow yourself the grace to grow at the pace that I have set for you, not at the pace that the world demands. Be patient with yourself, my child, for this transformation is not just about what you do, but about who you are becoming in me. You may encounter moments of doubt along the way. There may be times when you question whether you are really changing, whether the transformation is truly happening. You might look around and see others who seem to be moving faster, who seem to have it all together, and you may feel discouraged. But I want to remind you, my child, that your transformation is unique to you. I am working in your life in ways that you may not even fully understand yet, and that is okay. Trust me, for I know exactly what you need and when you need it. This journey of transformation is about learning to trust in me, to lean into the process, and to walk with the confidence that I am with you every step of the way. As you embrace your true identity, you will begin to see that this transformation is not about becoming someone else, but about becoming the fullest version of yourself, the version I created you to be. You will walk in a new confidence, not one that is based on external achievements or recognition, but one that is rooted in my love and in the truth that you are mine. I want you to remember, my child, that this time is not just for you to grow and change for your own sake. This transformation is also for my glory. As you are shaped and refined, you will begin to reflect my love, my grace, and my power in new and powerful ways. You will become a vessel that carries my light into the world, shining brightly in the darkness. The changes that I am making in you are not only for your benefit, they are also for the benefit of others. Through your transformation, others will see my glory at work in your life, and they will be drawn to me. So, my child, don't rush ahead. Trust the process. Trust that I am with you, shaping you, refining you, and preparing you for what lies ahead. This is your time, a time appointed by me, not because of anything you've done, but because I have chosen this moment for you. Embrace the transformation that I am bringing about in you, and know that as you walk in this moment, I am walking with you. You are not alone in this journey, and you never will be. I am with you every step of the way, shaping you into the person I created you to be, and using you for my glory. You are in the beginning of something beautiful, my child. Allow yourself to rest in that truth, to embrace the change, and to walk forward with confidence, knowing that the transformation happening within you is exactly what I have planned for you. You are becoming the person I always meant for you to be, and in that process, I am glorified. So walk forward, not with haste or anxiety, but with peace, knowing that this is the time I have appointed for you, and I am with you, shaping you for something greater. My child, I want to speak to you about the journey of faith. So often, faith is portrayed as something dramatic, a single moment of revelation, an overwhelming feeling, or a sudden surge of confidence. And while there are moments in life when you may experience those feelings, true faith is not just about feeling something in a moment. Faith is not about the high moments of emotion or the times when everything makes perfect sense. Faith is, at its core, about living in obedience and trust, day by day, step by step. Faith is the daily choice to trust me, even when you can't see the full picture, even when you don't understand what is happening around you. It is about hearing my voice and responding to it, even when the path ahead is unclear. It's about trusting me in the small, everyday moments, when you may not feel anything extraordinary happening, but you choose to trust that I am with you. You see, my child, faith is not built on the big, life-changing experiences alone. It's built in the quiet, seemingly insignificant moments when you choose to obey, when you choose to trust me with whatever is in front of you. I know that you may not always understand what I am doing in your life, and that's okay. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to know every detail of the plan I have for you. You just need to trust me with the part of the journey that you're on right now. Faith is about trusting me with what's in front of you, whether it's a small decision, a challenging situation, or a moment of uncertainty. You don't need to have everything figured out. All I ask is that you trust me in the moment you are in. Trust that I am leading you, even when the path seems unclear. Trust that I am guiding you, even when you don't see the destination. Faith is not just a one-time decision. It's a journey that takes place every single day. It's about waking up each day and choosing to trust me, even when life feels difficult or overwhelming. It's about walking with me in the small moments, when no one else is watching, when there is no applause, and when you may feel unseen. These small moments are where your faith is deepened. It's in these quiet, seemingly ordinary moments that you will grow closer to me, where you will begin to see the power of faith unfolding in your life. You don't have to understand everything, my child. There will be times when life doesn't make sense. There will be moments when the future feels uncertain, when the answers aren't clear, and when you are unsure of what steps to take. But even then, I am asking you to trust me. Even when you don't have all the answers, I am asking you to trust that I am with you, guiding you, and working in your life. You don't need to know everything. What you need is to trust that I know what's best for you, and that I am working everything together for your good. Even in the moments when you can't see it yet, there will be times when you stumble, my child. There will be moments when you fall short, when you struggle, or when you doubt. And when that happens, do not run away from me. Do not hide from me in shame or guilt. I know your weaknesses, and I am not shocked by them. I am not disappointed by your failures, and I don't love you any less because of them. When you stumble, return to me quickly. Come back to me, and I will restore you. I will guide you, and I will help you find your way again. Faith is not about being perfect. It's about being willing to come to me, even in your imperfections. It's about trusting that I will restore you, even when you feel broken. It's about returning to me, time and time again, when you feel lost or weak, knowing that I am always here with open arms, ready to heal, to restore, and to guide you. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for a willing heart, a heart that chooses to trust me. Even when things are hard, when you feel weak, when you feel like you can't keep going, don't run away. Come to me. When you feel unsure, when doubt creeps in, don't turn away from me. Come to me. I am here, waiting for you with love, ready to restore your strength, ready to give you the guidance you need. I will never turn my back on you, my child. Even in your weakest moments, I am here, with open arms, offering my grace, my love, and my peace. So, my child, as you continue on this journey of faith, remember that it's not about feeling something in the moment or having all the answers. It's about choosing to walk with me each day, trusting me in every circumstance, and responding to my voice, even when you don't understand everything. Keep walking with me, even in the small moments, even when it feels like nothing is happening. Trust that I am at work, shaping you, guiding you, and leading you to the life I have for you. In the moments of doubt, in the moments of struggle, remember that I am with you. You don't have to carry the weight of the journey alone. I am walking beside you, and I will never leave you. Trust me with each step, and know that with every act of obedience, with every moment of trust, your faith will grow deeper and stronger. Keep listening for my voice. Keep responding with trust, and know that I am here, guiding you every step of the way. Your journey of faith is not about perfection. It is about trusting me, walking with me, and allowing me to lead you to where I have called you to be. When you stumble, come back to me. I am here, ready to restore you. Keep walking with me, my child, and you will find that your faith will carry you through every challenge, every doubt, and every fear. You are never alone. Trust in me, and I will lead you to the life I have planned for you. My child, I want to remind you of something profound. You are not just surviving, not just getting through each day. You are being transformed. The life you are living, the person you are becoming, is being shaped and renewed by my presence in you. This transformation is not about simply going through the motions of life. It's about something much deeper, much more powerful. It is the work I am doing in your heart, mind, and spirit. You are not who you once were, and you are not where you once were. I am with you, and I am changing you from the inside out. This is not the end of your healing, my child. It is the beginning of your activation. I am not just healing your wounds and comforting your heart. I am preparing you for something greater. You are not meant to stay where you are. The healing and restoration I have done in your life are just the beginning. Now that you are healed, you are being activated. Activated to live out the calling I have placed on your life. Activated to carry my light into the world, and activated to walk in the fullness of the life I created you to live. Your journey is not just about healing. It's about walking in the power and purpose I have for you. In this transformation, my child, you are not alone. You are never alone. I want you to know this deeply. My presence goes with you. I am with you every step of the way. No matter where you go, no matter what you face, I am walking beside you. I have promised to never leave you or forsake you, and I am faithful to my word. As you go through life, you are not walking in your own strength. You are walking in the power of my presence. My spirit is with you, empowering you, guiding you, and leading you into the life I have prepared for you. The changes happening in your life may be hard for others to understand. People may look at you and wonder what has changed, why you are different, or why you are acting in ways that don't make sense to them. They may not see the transformation happening deep within your soul, and that's okay. You don't need to explain your journey to everyone. The most important thing is that you know what's happening inside of you. You will feel the changes. You will sense the stirring in your spirit, the new strength in your heart, the renewed passion for life. You will know that something is different because I am with you, and my spirit is transforming you from the inside out. You are being marked by my presence, my child. You may not always see it or feel it in every moment, but I am marking you with my love, my grace, and my purpose. Your life will be a reflection of my presence in you. The way you love, the way you speak, the way you act, all of it will be a reflection of the transformation happening within you. Others may not understand it, but they will see the fruit of my Spirit in your life. They will see peace where there was once anxiety, joy where there was once sorrow, and strength where there was once weakness. You are not the same person you were before. You are being changed by my presence, and that change is evident to all who see you. Let my Spirit guide you, my child. Trust in the leading of my Holy Spirit. I know the way ahead, and I will guide you through every challenge, every decision, and every opportunity. You do not have to figure everything out on your own. The Holy Spirit will be your guide, teaching you, directing you, and empowering you to live out the calling I have placed on your life. When you feel uncertain, when you don't know what to do, listen to the still, small voice of my Spirit. Trust that I will lead you in the right direction. You may face times when the road ahead feels unclear, or when the challenges seem too great. But in those moments, remember this: you are not walking alone. I am with you. My presence is with you, and that makes all the difference. With my Spirit in you, you have the strength and the power to face anything that comes your way. You have the wisdom you need to make decisions. You have the courage to step out in faith. You have the peace that surpasses all understanding. My presence in you changes everything. As you move forward on this journey, trust that I am with you, shaping you, and using you for my glory. The transformation happening in your life is not just for your benefit, it is for my glory. As you reflect my love and grace, others will see the work I am doing in you and be drawn to me. You are a light in the darkness, a witness of my love, and a vessel of my Spirit. Your life is a testimony to the power of my presence. Let my Spirit continue to transform you, and let your life be a living testimony to the world of my goodness and my grace. Remember, my child, that transformation is not a one-time event. It is a process. You will continue to grow, to change, and to be shaped by my presence every day. There will be times when you feel like you've come so far, and other times when you may feel like you've taken a step back. But through it all, I am with you. I am continually working in you, making you more like me, and preparing you for the life I have called you to live. You will never be the same again, because my presence is with you, shaping you into the person I created you to be. So, my child, walk confidently in the transformation that I am working in you. You are not just surviving. You are being transformed. You are being activated. And you are not alone in this journey. My presence is with you every step of the way, empowering you, guiding you, and using you for my glory. Trust that I am with you, and know that you are being marked by my presence. Let me continue to transform you, and let your life shine with the light of my love and grace. Remember this, my child. You were chosen before the world even knew you. You belong to me. You are not forgotten. I am breathing life into you, and the journey ahead is just beginning. Stay close, trust me, and walk in the confidence of who you are in me.